Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I want to talk about why being an introvert is a really good thing for me right now. So before I get into any more details, time for the intro. Back in 2018, I was diagnosed with IIH. IIH is short for idiopathic intracranial hypertension. In short, in IIH, there's an increased intracranial pressure without a known cause. IIH is known by two older names, pseudotumor cerebri, and benign intracranial hypertension. Living with IIH is very hard to explain to others, as it can be hard to tell when I'm not feeling well. My hope is that through these videos we can learn together and help make relationships better through a better understanding. I also hope to provide people living with IIH a community so they never feel like they are alone with this condition. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell down below so that you get updated about further videos. I upload new content every Monday and Thursday afternoon. Introversion versus extroversion is a very misunderstood topic, and I have been made fun of and been left out my entire life for being an introvert. I know now what it is. I didn't know what it was back then, but I do know what it is now. I've always been told by family, you need to get out more, you need to do more, you need to have more friends, you need to not be so quiet, you need to have a relationship, you need to, and it's just like, whoa, hold on. That is what you would like to do, and it's because you're probably an extrovert. So let me first define the term introvert, because people often think that being an introvert means that you're shy and you don't like to be around others. No, it does not mean that. Being an introvert means that you gain energy from being alone. So while extroverts gain energy from being with others, my energy drains quite quickly when I'm with a large group of people I don't actually know. Now, the part where people get mixed up on is the fact that they think we're shy. Some introverts are shy and introverted, but some of us are actually quite social. And if you get us on the right topic, you probably won't get in a word because we will not stop talking. Some of these topics for me are anything to do with psychology. I have loved it since I took psychology in university. I nearly minored in psychology, and I've said this before probably in other videos, but if I haven't, the reason why I didn't minor in psychology was because I would have had to take another class, and I really wanted to take some other electives, things like toxicology. Another is meditation. Why are we here? Where did we come from? Meaning of life. Deep conversations, basically. I am glued. If somebody else is talking about these topics, I may not respond at all and just listen. But if somebody asks my opinion, you might have a hard time getting in a word, because I tend to talk a lot when it comes to those type of topics. It's more one-on-one. So having a very small group of people where I know some of the people, I'm more likely to be more comfortable than if I'm in a room with completely different people who I've never met. I like to describe getting to know an introvert like the life of a butterfly. So at first we're kind of cramped in like a caterpillar, and then when we get comfortable around you, which can take quite a while actually. For me, it can be several months before I actually get used to somebody enough that I really start communicating with them. I like to describe it as, once you get to really know us, it's like we become this beautiful butterfly because we've opened up in ways that you never thought possible. It's just that they take so long to open up. That's how I like to describe getting to know somebody like me. And now I want to talk about how this relates to having IIH and why this is a good thing. So this relates to IIH because of, you know, the battery analogy that I've always given, right? Well, this battery analogy works so well for being an introvert and for having IIH. When I go out, my battery drains, I like to say, almost twice as fast because of the fact that I'm an introvert. So you've got it draining because of that. But then you've also got it draining because of the fact that I have IIH. We don't want to go out when we're experiencing pain. So like We do tend to cancel events on people a lot, and it's just because we have that unpredictability of symptoms where I don't know how I'm going to be feeling at 7 o'clock at night. And then for me, I don't know if there's probably others who are different depending on who they are. But for me, late after 9 p.m., I'm pretty much useless. Like, I have to be in bed by that point, and it's just because with IIH, I've become a morning person. So this happened because of what I found worked in school, and it's just something I never quit doing. And so my body has gotten used to that rhythm. So now if I'm not in bed by fairly early at night, I feel it really, really strongly the next day. Going out is really not an option for me. This has made dating almost impossible, actually, because most people around my age want to be out, at 10 p.m. And I'm just like, nope, that's bedtime. Sorry. And, you know, another thing that gets me kind of frustrated about the whole relationships thing is that I have to divulge so early into the relationship what's going on because I don't have a typical day routine. And when people ask, so what do you do? And it's just like, here's this question again. I get that from people I just meet too. Well, what do you do? Great. Now I gotta tell them that, I have this condition that makes it nearly impossible to have a routine unless I make the routine because I'm able to judge when I need a break. Also, being an introvert is a good thing because there's a lot of time that I spend alone because of this condition, whether it's because I'm in a lot of pain, whether it's because I physically don't have the energy to be able to do things with others. This has been rough in some ways and the best part in others. I crave my time alone now. I get a lot done during my time alone. I have to do it in a little bit different of a way sometimes because of the amount of things that I have to do is sometimes beyond what my energy allows me to do all in a row. But I can get a lot done on my own. I do tend to overdo it though on a good day. I still do that. Just like, yeah, I'm probably going to be feeling this tomorrow. Oh well, next day comes, I'm feeling it. And do I change anything and adopt anything? No. There's still the whole issue of do I ever learn from overdoing it? Not really. And it's just because I like to get as much done when I'm feeling well as possible because you never know when you're going to have a day that is just a write off. Thankfully, those days don't happen very often for me, but they do happen occasionally. I have completely had my life changed upside down basically since getting sick one day in January, thinking it was a virus, letting it go for a few days, realizing that I needed to see a doctor, and from there, it's been a very long, hard road, basically. And I really, really, really want people to understand that. It's been a very long road. As we go forward on this channel, I probably am going to be sharing a little bit more personal stuff about myself and how it's kind of related back to my life with IIH. So if there's something that you guys want to see me talk about, feel free to leave it down below in the comments and I'll for sure add it into the schedule. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as for now, that's it for today. Bye everyone.